Giselle, we feel for you. We haven't seen a tighter match in the whole of the time we've been covering these games.
Yeah, it was a very competitive game. It always is between us and Gloucester. We're very evenly matched, and we've come out on the wrong side this time.
It was a second of indiscipline, I suggest, that gave them that final try.
I wouldn't say indiscipline, but they worked it round, and we didn't get round the corner quick enough defensively. And to be fair, they took their chances well, and we got caught without the right numbers, and they made us pay for it. And those are the margins in games like that. You know, one knock on here, a penalty there. There's the small margins when the teams are as evenly matched as we are.
But both sides had pressed each other so hard for the previous 76 minutes. It must have been agonising.
Yeah, but I mean, from that point of view, both halves were completely different. We hardly touched the ball in the first half. We had to defend, and I thought the girls did that fantastically. And, probably by rights we should have been out of the game by the end of the first half, but our defence kept us in it. And then we turned around really well at half-time. The girls responded really well, and looked like we were going to take the points home. And then, that one breakaway. But as I say, that's the small margins. We didn't get around the corner quick enough. We ran out of defenders, and the pace that she has, we weren't able to catch her.
This is a pattern we've seen with Wasps ladies, where you are unquestionably stronger in the second half.
Well, we're as people say of us, we're a difficult side to beat. But at the moment, we're just falling short of the final try. So against Saracen, the last play of the game, there's only 6 points in it. Could have gone either way, and we end up losing that. And it's happened again here today. So we've got to look at that and make sure that it doesn't happen again.
You're in a very good frame of mind, considering you must be so disappointed. But as you said before the game, you're going into this in a positive frame of mind. What message will you give the girls after that, in general?
It's difficult, on match day, and you've just suffered a loss like that, literally in the last. And to be fair, Gloucester's last 3-4 minutes was very, it was really disciplined, and they knew exactly what they're doing. They didn't let us have the ball. They didn't take that line out so we could contest for it. They tapped, all of those things. Really, really, really excellent game management. From our perspective, there's not a lot you can say at the time because everyone is disappointed because we all work so hard. But when we come back in the new year, it's back on the horse again. It's making sure that we move our game forward, that we move them forward as individuals, both in terms of their strength, in terms of their skill sets, and we just keep moving forward and contesting and learning from every game that we play in order that we become better players and better team as we progress. And that's got to be our focus, and will be, and the girls will respond to that, and then we end up ready to go in as more mature, more disciplined, more stronger athletes for next season.
Following on from what I said, physically you are definitely up to it. You matched Saracens, you matched Harlequins, you've matched Gloucester Hartpury. It's mental, surely.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I just think we are an incredibly difficult side to beat. It's about those critical moments in terms of our skill development, in terms of the 80 minutes of being able to compete. We punch above our weight here in terms of the amount of full-time contracted players we have compared to those other sides you've just named. But my what we would call club players are really, really good players, and they work unbelievably hard. They balance their lives of having to work full-time with the demands that are put on them here, and they respond week in, week out. So I would suggest that we are in the fight with every single one of those teams, and unfortunately for us, we've just come out on the wrong side in the last couple.
You all deserve a great Christmas. Have a great break, and we look forward to seeing you in January. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.